Thrunite Archer, look, it's upside down. Archer 2AV, well, if there was an ellipsis there, you just have to trust me. It's the Archer 2AV3. There we go, says so right here on the instruction pamphlet. 2AV3, this is the updated version of the Archer, as you would guess it, 2AV2. This is a 2-battery AA flashlight, puts out 500 lumens, and it sells for $36.95 on Amazon. And here's the light itself. Comes in their standard packaging these days, the cardboard box, which I appreciate. Inside here, you get a lanyard. There's an extra tail cap, should you be rough on the tail cap, and some extra O-rings, should you be rough on the O-rings. There's, of course, the friendly Thrunite welcome greetings pamphlet, lots of languages. And then there is the instruction pamphlet that has languages in, well, a bunch of different languages. So, the light itself, this light, like I said, it's a long light. It's not a short little pocket light. There is the single, the Archer 1A V2 V3, which is half this size. It's a single AA light. This is a 2 AA light. And as a size comparison, aside from it being used as a light, it's similar to the size of a Kubotan. So if you wanted, you could use this in a thrusting, stabbing, that type of mechanism. Depending on how you carry it, because the pocket clip here, the pocket clip is thankfully adjustable. It came here, mounted this way, and so that much of the light was going to stick out of your pocket, which is, I think, not the most ideal depending on what you're wearing. But thankfully the pocket clip is reversible, so you can have just the head sticking out of your pocket if you're so inclined to do that. But there's a size comparison. Again, it's not a small light, so it's going to stick far down into your pocket, or not that far. If you're doing this side down to your pocket, you'll just have a lot to grab onto. But there's that. Like I said, $36.95. It's got the Cree XPLV6 LED, puts out up to 500 lumens. And let me show you the inside here. Some people like the AA's because I think they're easier to find. On the back here, there is an O-ring right there, and then 2 AA lights, or 2 AA batteries that you can put on down in there. This, of course, has all the standard IPX8 rating, Type 3 hard anodized aluminum, simple, typical stuff like that. On the tail cap here, there are spots there to fit that lanyard in. The tail button is slightly recessed, so it will tail stand if I was doing it on a harder surface. Photo from the tail button, there's some knurling on the tip, on the tail here, flat spot, and then some knurling here down to the head where there's that anti-roll. Keep it from running away from you. This is the button here that controls the brightnesses, serial number, model name right there, and then down to the head. The head does have a little bit of crenulation so that you can see that it's on, and I guess if you want to strike someone with it, although it's really not that sharp. So I think for the most part, just being able to tell if it's on, unless it's in your hand, in which case the skin takes it up, but you can tell that. Has an orange peel reflector, and there's that LED down in there, and a reflective glass lens right there. The way the light works is in the back here, the tail button is a forward click design, so you can half press and the light will come on, or full press and click it on and it will stay on. Once the light's on, the front button here is what you use to adjust the brightnesses. Ramping up. Starts at a low moonlight mode. Always love a good moonlight mode. 0.2 lumens for 28 days. 17 lumens for 4 days. 75 lumens for 11 hours. And up to the full brightness, 500 lumens for 96 minutes, and then it goes back down. It does have the mode memory, so if you have it up on the 500 lumens, you turn it off, it will come back to wherever you turned it off. Have it on the moonlight, turn it off, comes back to the moonlight mode. From any mode, if you long press on the button, it will go into the strobe. It will hold that strobe until you short press, and it will go back down to whatever mode you came from. Let's have a look at the moonlight mode here, starting with this playground, slowly ramping up, and there is the full brightness. So it's a nice wide beam. It's not a focus beam. It's not going to throw super far. Look off in the distance. There's the tree. So there you go, the Thrunite Archer 2A V3. If you don't need a light that you need to see to the end of a football field or into the next county, and you are a fan of AA batteries and a decent size light, this might be a good option for you. Check one out.